Hello, welcome to sagemath tutorial. In this video we are going to see mainly two things. One, the first activity we are going to see how variables are defined in sagemath, and using that variables how functions are defined. We will also see how function values are evaluated. That is the first activity, and the second activity is to explain the use of the command solve. The solve command is used to solve equations which contains one or more variables. We will explain the syntax of the command, and we will show how to find the solution using the command with the help of some illustrations. Okay, first see defining the variable. So consider this one. Consider this z equal to 3. We can it's a variable declaration step. At the time of variable declaration, a value is assigned to that variable also. The value assigned to the variable is 3. So we can copy it, and then we then go to the Jupyter notebook. Jupyter notebook in which sagemath is opened. Then we paste it, and if you want to thus the variable is declared, and if you want to see the content of the variable, you can type z and type the variable name, and that will display. And if you take after that, if you take the output, you can see the content of that variable. Okay, then see now after defining the variable z, we are going to define a function. We define a function. That function is 5 plus z cube. 5 plus z cube, in which that variable z is previously declared variable z is used. So this function must be typed not as shown here. It must be typed in this form: y5 plus z cap 3, or z double star 3 also you can use. But the position of the terms can be changed. Z cap you can write z cap 3 first, and then plus 5 you can write. Okay, it's easy if you copy it and paste it. Okay, and the function, it's good having defined a function using that a name, by giving a name to that function. So f of z. Otherwise also the other way also you can define a function, but for convenience this method, this way of describing or defining a function is far better. F of z. Now f of z here is a name, representing that function. So f of z equal to this assigns only this is an assignment one, so here you have to it's assigned. Assignment operator must be used. So f of z is the variable, it's the function name, and to that function name we are assigning that function. So if you want to display f of z, the content of f of z, you can simply type f of z and take the output. what is displayed, that function is displayed. You can see the displayed content is the function in the output. Okay, so here you can see that even though z equal to 3, the value given, but it does not calculate the value for that function. But if you want to calculate fz when z equal to 5, you can just type f5. We will try that. You can just type f of the price of z can be replaced by 5, and that's a 5 return, and you can now take the output. Okay, that output displays the value of the function when z equal to 5. And this way you can define a variable, and you can give a value to the variable, and then you can define a function, and how to display the content of the function. You can then evaluate the value of the function, giving some value to the variables in the function. So let's see much more a more complex function. Let's see, we define two variable. That function contains two variables, gx comma y. Gx comma y is the function name, equal to 2 x square. I am going to write 2x square, so 2 star x 2 star x double star for exponentiation, double star x 2 plus thus I have written here x square 2x square, and plus 5 y cube. So 5 star y double star cube 3 for that 3 plus 3 into x 3 into x y square 3, so 3 star x double star, sorry, x only x 1x we require, so x into y square we want, y square, x into y square. Okay, and after that you want to display the function. So here the function is defined. Up to this point the function is defined, the function definition complete, and now we displaying the function content of the function. You just type that function name and take the output. This is the function that we have defined. Then if you want to evaluate the function value, what can you do for that? You can substitute the values of the variables. Here two variables are used. You can substitute the values of the variables x and y in that function. So suppose x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. What is the value we are going to get from this expression? We are going to see that. So for that you type the function name and bracket, then at the place of x you can give the value of x, and at the place of y you can give the value of y. So after typing g1 comma 1, you can take the output. Yes, it gives 10. Let's verify whether it is correct. Here we have the first number is 3 into y, since x equal to 1 and y equal to 1, we get 3 here. Here we get 5, here we get a 2. So 3 plus 5 plus 2, 10. It's correct. And so for a different situation, another case of this is g g bracket, we take both number is 2, g22, and take the output 72. So this way you can define more big functions, complex functions, and you can evaluate the function values. So we can now end the discussion on the first part, and the second part is the solution, finding the solution of equations on the given variables. And we use the command solve command to find the solution of the equations. Solve command, solve, and then this is the syntax. An example is given here. Here you can see in this example, solve then x square. This is the form, but it is not typed in this form in Sage, so it will be converted, and this is the form we type it exactly in Sage. But solve, our aim is to solve the equation x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0 in the variable x. We want to find the value of x which satisfies this equation. Which values of x makes the equation correct. Okay, and so for this, for solving this, you just copy on. Here we can type it letter by letter in the Sage. Solve, then in bracket you can you have to write this bracket, this kind of, you have to put this kind of bracket first, and then inside the expression, the equation must be typed in square bracket, and then put a comma, then the variable must be written. So for that, copy it all, and we paste it there, and you want to take the output. You have to wait. No error is there. I think there is no error, but you have to wait a little time to you have to wait a little while to get the output, because it takes some time to calculate. You can see x equal to x value equal to the first value of the root, and x in the other value of the root, the second value of x. So the two roots, the second degree polynomial gives us, in general, it gives us two solutions, and that solution is obtained here. Now we want to use another example. Suppose we want to solve this. Solve x square minus 2 equal to 0 for x. Type it. It's very simple. Take the output. See, it gives us very quickly the solution, because the time taken for the computation is much reduced in this case, because the expression, mainly I think the expression is simple, and that's why. Also the solution contains only some real number. It doesn't contain complex number part, so I think so that is the reason. Okay, next we are going to see solving more than one equations for more than one variable. More than one equations for more than one variable. and this is the case. Actually we can use sagemath to solve m equations simultaneously, m equations in n unknowns. We can use sagemath to solve m equations in n unknowns. As an example, here only two equations are provided, and which contains only two variables, x and y are those two variables, and we are going to solve it. So for that, the first step is to define the variables. How many variables are there? Actually, it must be informed to the system. So variable, for that you can use the first command var, variable var equal and var, sorry, that variable, and we must type it. You can just copy it, and this is xy. This is actually the variable declaration step. You must say the system about the variables that are going to be used, and but here I want to cancel that and replace that once again. Okay, and here x comma y must be typed, and after that, now the variables are declared as x and y, and then you can type this part, the equation part there, and you can take the output. Yeah, very quickly we got the values of the variables, x equal to 10 by 9 and y equal to minus 7 by 9, and you can compare it with the answer given in the material. Okay, it's correct. Okay, and this is the end of that second type of activity. Thus we have here in this video we have discussed two types of activities that can be done using sagemath. First activity is declaring variables. Declaring variables and functions, and evaluating the function values based on the values of the variables. And the second activity is solving an equation. How to use how you can use sagemath to solve the equations in one or more variables. In general, we have seen that sagemath can easily solve equations more than one equation or m equations. It can solve m equations which contains n unknowns, and that method also is also described here, explained or demonstrated here. Okay, thank you.